when you sing to yourself in your room, it sounds so beautiful. And I hate how this brain just convinces you that, yeah, it's not too bad. It's all right. It's all right. And then you try and sing it to record it, and then suddenly it's like croaking, it's cracking. Oh, just and I'm not going ugh because I think my voice is so terrible. I'm annoyed that I don't smoke. I don't drink alcohol on the regular anymore. I barely drink hot drinks. Why is my voice so rubbish? Like, as in, why can't the notes come out straight without cracking? Like, what is wrong with my throat? Like, it's so weird. Why are some people blessed with an amazing, smooth as butter, smooth as honey voice? And some of us are just like constantly like we got a, a grater ran across our throat. I don't understand. But I'm not saying ugh like I'm insecure or upset with my voice or putting myself down. I'm just that's me joking with myself, like, ugh, can you believe it? But I love myself. I don't care. And not in a vain way. I encourage everyone to love and care and nurture yourself, because at the end of the day, who else is there for you but you? Who else can you trust but you? If there's no one else in the world you can trust and be around and know you're safe, then it's just you. And and you need to nurture yourself, keep yourself safe. Don't put yourself in toxic situations. Don't attach yourself to toxic people. If people mistreat you, you make it clear your boundaries. And if they keep overstepping your boundaries, you have to break away. Because at the end of the day, there's billions of people in this world. Why must we stay with people who are, you know, intent on seeking your destruction, wanting to hurt you? Your pain is their pleasure. That's not fair. We already got a tough life as it is, and then we got to let people get away with stuff. Like, the thing that I notice is that a lot of the times when I've let someone get away with something, it was never because I was under their control. It was because the love I felt for them or the care I felt for them made me feel like, oh, like, I'll make it clear that what you said hurt me, or this is a boundary I don't like you to cross. And I would assume they would, respect it. So it's like me giving you a chance, like, okay, you don't know me very well. This hasn't come up before, but when you said that in response to this, I didn't like it. It triggered this, or it hurt me this way, blah, blah, blah. Let's come to compromises where we can both be, treating each other well, not triggering each other's anger or sad memories, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, some people, you can just tell when you tell them your sadness or weaknesses or your triggers, and they keep pressing the trigger, pressing the buttons that will hurt you. That is a narcissist. That is a crazy, unwell person, an unstable creature, and you need to get away from them. They will make it their fun time to destroy you, to press your buttons, to trigger you. They will use silent treatment to punish you. It doesn't matter how kind you are to a narcissist, how close you get to them, they will treat you like shit. And then when you leave, they will tell everyone it's your fault, you were mean, you weren't understanding, you didn't care about them, you were fake. They will make up lies about you. It's so sad. Or if they're not making up lies about you, they will tell everyone, oh, she was a good one, she was amazing, oh, I miss her. But yeah, if you went back to them, they would treat you like shit. That's how fucked up they are. It's so sad, because when you want to be there with them, they're so miserable and unhappy. They don't even want you to be happy with them. They are so against you being happy, independent. They don't have any happiness, sadly. So you can't even be happy in their presence. You laughing and joking just to yourself would annoy them. You trying to have a conversation about anything good that happened to you will annoy them. You know what I mean? It's very, very sad. It's a messed up thing. People don't always realize they're with narcissists. They just think they're with a grumpy person or a guy who's a bit of an ass. But no, they are very, very calculating, dangerous people, and they want to get their own way, and they will do terrible things to brainwash you and mess you up psychologically, emotionally. So much emotional abuse. People think that because someone's not beating you, that they should just stay with them. Like, oh, it could be worse, he could be beating me or R-ing me, he hasn't done any of those things, he's not that type of abuser, he just calls me a fat, ugly pig every day. I mean, yeah, but why is he calling you that? You know what I mean? If someone loves you, they wouldn't be able to want to call you those things. Even during an argument, when you argue with someone you actually love and care about, depending on the subject of the argument, there are certain lines you won't cross with them because you know you don't want to go too far, you know. But yeah, like it is so important for people to love and care about themselves, to you know, just enjoy yourself, you know. Don't worry about the world and making yourself look superficially acceptable to a bunch of strangers. Who cares what the world thinks? At the end of the day, you need to love you. You need to look in the mirror and be okay with what you see and not care about this silly human vessel that isn't even important. It's the soul inside the human body that is moving the body around, and that is the real treasure. It's your soul. It's nothing to do with the outside, because someone could be a supermodel and beautiful, male or female, black or white, but have a disgusting, evil personality. It doesn't matter that they look good by the standards of this superficial, corrupt, horrible world. So what if they are ugly on the inside? You will see them as ugly when you see the evil acts they do. You know what I mean? I don't care how gorgeous you look. If you do something evil, I'm always going to look at you different because of your behavior. Just like if someone who's plain or considered ugly by these superficial standards, but if they've got a heart of gold and their soul and heart is pure and only wants the best for mankind and others, then suddenly you won't see any of those superficial, silly things that you've been told to not accept. You will only see that person's good soul, you know. Yeah, this world sucks. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I say to my friends, like, oh, I hate this world. And they're like, no, I hate this world. And I'm like, what is it, a competition? Because if it was a competition, I would win because I effing hate this world in a way you can't imagine. Just because it's so awful here, you know. And that's why the good people out there have to, you know, keep strong and don't let anything negative hold you down or hold you back. You are wonderful and amazing and beautiful inside and out, just the way you are. You don't need to do any superficial plastic surgery or skin bleaching or wearing wigs, or, you know, just be yourself. Like, even if you wear a wig, there's no problem with people wearing wigs, but if you're wearing that wig because you're ashamed of your natural hair, if you are made to feel inferior because of your skin color or your hair type or your nose shape or your lip shape or your eye shape, your eye color, whatever it is, then if you're hiding those things because you feel inferior, that is where the problem is. There's nothing wrong with wearing color contacts for fun, to a party, you want to look different. But if you're wearing it because you don't feel okay with who you are or whatever, because like I said, when we die and go home to the spirit world, there's no race, there's no black and white, Chinese, Indian. It's just spiritual beings in the spirit world. Do you know what I mean? You'll still have a spiritual body, but it's so sad how everything down here is so divided. You know, it's, if it's not black against white, it's men against women, it's poor against rich, or vice versa. Like, there's always a division, and humans always are trying to find the way they can divide. They don't look for what are our similarities, you know, what can we compromise on or bring ourselves closer because, you know, we have things in common. It's so sad, you know. But anyway, God bless everyone. I'm wishing you love, light, peace and protection, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Like, share, subscribe, check out other videos on my channel, please, if you want. You know, you don't have to, but there might be something on there you might like. Anyway, have a great evening or day, night. Sorry, I keep repeating myself. Anyway, take care. Bye for now.